Hello, everyone, and welcome to Infused Transitions. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we're just going to get going here, but I do want to have a few things I have to say in case you're new. So if you're new, welcome. We're so glad that you have decided to join us. Just so that you're aware, I'm an intuitive reader, which means that the messages that I bring through and reading of the cards as the stories unfold may or may not be what you would find in the guidebooks that typically come with cards. And this is just how I read. So if you're new, we're so glad you're here. We're so glad that you've decided to join us. For my old viewers or current viewers, maybe old I shouldn't have used, huh? I want to say I thank you and I appreciate all of you so very much. I appreciate your support and your being here. My dog, I don't know if she's going to make an appearance here. But I do appreciate all of you being here, new or current, or those of you who have been here from the start. I just really appreciate all of you guys being here. Okay, so today we are going to be using the Gilded Tarot Royal, the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and the Gilded Tarot. Did I say Gilded? Gilded Tarot Royal and then Gilded Tarot. Kyra Machete and Barbara Moore. I'm not really sure on this one, and then this one is Kyra Machete. All right. I don't know if I'll end up pulling in other decks, but at this time, this is what we're going to be using. So we are going to be doing basically 2 Celtic crosses, and then I'll pull some cards to see connections, if you will. So please remember, all readings are timeless. So whenever you find this reading is the right time for you. Also, time is fluid, but also remembering, you may find that, if we start out and we're saying, okay, this is for the viewer and this is, whoever that they're thinking about or dealing with, and then we get going in the reading, and for some of you it may actually be flip-flopped, and that's okay. It is whatever resonates for you. Also remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, but even if you feel like, okay, well, that doesn't resonate, you may find that some other parts of it may resonate as it unfolds. Okay, so we're going to get going. I would say take a moment and just, whether it's a person you're thinking about, and this could be true whether it is a love interest, which is funny that this heart drew my attention in that moment. So whether it is a love interest, a business issue, a personal issue, whatever that is for you, just get that into mind and open your mind. I would suggest, if need be, which is always a good idea in just my opinion, pause the video, take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allow yourself to just get grounded, get connected, and then open your mind to receive whatever messages are for you. All right, so we're going to get going. All of these decks have been pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle and I shuffle throughout as I'm pulling cards. I do only take the cards that fall out, or like if you go to put them back and they just won't go. Sometimes if I'm called to pull one that is, it varies, but for the most part, I only take them if they fall out. All right, so let's see, we're going to go right about here, I think. Yeah. All right. So let's get the energies first for our viewer. What is the current energy for our viewers? Emperor energy. Well, that's a good energy. I'm Aries. So, this, but you don't have to be Aries. This is, standing and knowing your power. We did have that come out, but I'm not done yet, so I'm not taking it. This is standing in your power of who you are. which we see a lot of the yellow here around the yellow chakra. We also see a lot of the red, being very grounded. And the white, to me, this is about purity. So this is about being in your integrity, being very grounded, being very intelligent, very logical, very wise in your energy, in how you are moving, thinking, conducting your business, conducting yourself. Okay. Let's see what's crossing you at this time. What is the energy that is crossing you? Now, this can either, work as an assistance or it can work as a hindrance. It just is, it might be different for everybody. Again, another Aries card. This is the Fool. This could be about getting ready to or working your way through a new endeavor. This could be about an opportunity coming in, and it's an opportunity coming that it would be, I'm hearing good to go without all your baggage, sort through and leave the baggage behind. It can be very playful too. I think it may be saying, it's about that balance between being serious and being intellectual, and then being childlike, being open to fun and to love and to experience. And I don't mean just a romantic love, but just love of life, love in general. Having fun, being willing to be open. Yeah. There's that balance, right? It's about striking that balance between being the seriousness and then also just the playfulness. Being intellectual, but then also being willing to sometimes we're being asked to take a risk that we may look at it and go, but that doesn't seem to have the kind of return I'm looking for, right? It's that very stoic kind of feel. And it's like, these really are two opposite feelings, opposite ways of being, doing, carrying out things, thinking about things. So it could be just about finding a balance between the two and knowing when to have which one go forward. Okay. Open mind, which I just said right before, right? Take a few deep breaths, get grounded, connected, and open your mind to allow for the possibilities of whatever to come forward. All right, so what is at the basis or the foundation of all of this? What is at the basis or the foundation? That's too many. I'm not taking all of these, but we did get the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant. So I would say it's has something to do with something that's being very divinely guided, and it's about stepping into and owning your power. This could be about an offer that was made. Cups, that could have been a very, heartfelt offer that was made. Thank you. Okay, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Well, Ten of Cups is a really good one, right? It's emotional fulfillment. It's fulfillment in a variety of your life areas, which it brings you that overall fulfillment of life. This is about family. It's about home. It's about your emotions. These women look like they, they're well dressed. It's also about your money. And it could be that, this is what I'm working on. This is what my foundation is, because this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm wanting to go for. This is what I'm trying to create, which is going to create a need for balance between being intelligent and wise and allowing yourself to laugh, to have fun, to be in joy, right? So it feels like, yeah, this is what I'm going for. This is what I'm wanting to create. This is what's driving me in this reading. We also have bees. And we have butterflies, we have the white goose, we have a mallard duck, and we have a cat. Now there might be something else in there, but if there is, I'm not seeing it at this time. We also have the dog in this one. So if any of you are into totem animals or spirit animals, you may want to check those animals out and see what you think, if anything resonates with you or not. Okay? Excuse me. Recent past. What is in the recent past? This can be a recent past that's like still influencing, or it can be a recent past. Oh, what's this? A tower moment. So you had a tower moment happen that shook up your world. This doesn't necessarily have to mean a bad thing. Tower moments can very much be, oh, I'll see, it was an ending. Yeah, a truth that came out. This could be a truth that affected your money. But this ending brought about it shifted the wheel of fortune, which shifted the wheel to start moving in a new direction for you. But yeah, it could be that it was unexpected, because this guy is not even dressed, which, you know, in some tarot's decks, the tower, they are dressed, or a person. Sometimes it's two, sometimes it's one. But the point is, this was unexpected. There wasn't even time to get dressed. And for some, it feels like it wasn't necessarily, it was like you saw it coming, but it still seemed shocking when it happened. Okay. What's crowning them? What's the strength? What is crowning? What is the strength? What is crowning? What is the strength, please? Thank you. The Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit is somebody who's very wise. This is someone who has gone into, or is still in, or has just freshly come out of. Look at that, you got Justice on the bottom of the deck with the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So see, to me the Six of Pentacles is the Minor Arcana's Justice card. So to me, it's basically saying there's justice and justice at play. But, and you do have the King of Pentacles, but then we have the Devil energy. So it changes and it goes into the Moon. So for the Hermit card, when we go into the Hermit cave, we go into the Hermit cave because we've been hurt, or because there's something we need to process, something we need to understand. And or, you know, figure out, right? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to shake up the screen. For those of you who have come out, it's saying, you know, make sure you utilize the wisdom and the knowledge that you have gained from being in the Hermit cave, so that you don't turn around and go getting yourself tangled up with those snakes out in the world, right? For those of you, if any of you are snake lovers, you know, I apologize. That's just what came through. I can't, you know, it is what it is. That's the message. Being careful to not step on those snakes again, not get entangled with them again. You have the light, you have the staff, you have the wisdom and the knowledge that you have learned while you were in the cave. It's time to utilize that so that you don't repeat the same steps, right? If we're going to sit there and cry about something, but then we just keep doing the same thing, not because we can't figure it out, but because we know not to do that, but we do it anyway, and then we just have our work cut out for us to have to redo something all over again, which is different than when we didn't see and recognize that it was something different. Okay. We have Truth that popped out, but because, again, I didn't ask for this at the moment, I'm not going to take it, but we have a Truth that popped out. All right, so what's in the immediate future? What is in the immediate future? All right. We have Deer, we have the Buck and the Doe. So we have, oh no, they're all bucks. There are 3 bucks there. So this could be... it's interesting that they're directly across from each other. So it feels like whatever this tower moment was, it either brought on burdens or it added burdens. We'll get more on that in a moment. The deer in the back for some of you can be, you know, there's a help and assistance available for you, but you have to ask. I'm feeling like too that, you know, the deer, the buck is about, to me, is among other things, nobility, and with nobility comes responsibilities. Because there's responsibilities for others as well as yourself. There's the need to be intelligent. But when we forget to play, our burdens become even heavier. This could also, though, be about getting to that place finally where you're getting close to dropping that, because 10s are about, you know, completions. It could feel like that this was what you had, but then it was completely lost. You had worked to get this, and then it was lost, which sent you into the cave. And now you're trying to work through things to clear that up, heal that out. How are they feeling about this? How are they feeling about this? What is their emotional space about all of this at the moment? All right. So what I'm getting here is there's like a wishing and a longing for something. You've been working on trying to manifest something. And in this particular deck, the person is literally looking right at it. They've like stopped reading their book. They've held their space, their space, and they've gone, oh wait, what is that over there? Right? Because they see the cup. They see it, they realize it, I would say from his expression, he looks like he recognizes there's an opportunity here. And we do have the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, followed by the 7 of Cups and the Devil again. So it could be, you know, this person in this particular deck, they've already turned their attention away from these 3, and they're focused on this one coming in. Which I feel like is, you know, what you're doing. You're like, okay, I want this burden stuff done. I want it done. What can I do about that? Help me to manifest this so that this is gone and I can be just free and clear and light again. All right. What is there in their environment or around them? What is their environment in their environment? The Empress. The Empress. So, you know, here we've got the brown rabbit again with the buck and a butterfly. There's a bird there, but I can't tell what kind of bird. Empress is about being very connected to nature. It's the divine feminine, being fertile, being expansive is the word I'm getting. This could be someone coming in, or even if you're in the midst of a very chaotic and confusing type of environment, there's a space or a place or something available to you, or a person coming in that that offers, I'm hearing the word solace, that offers solace, downtime. And even here, I mean, in this one, he's got his back against a tree, which is very, very nurturing, very grounding, very helping us to get connected to earth, helping us to release and let go of those heavy, heavy burdens. So I do feel like that a part of this, a key part of going through this in a healthy way, is getting yourself connected with nature. Because like I said, here and it may be while you're out in nature, literally with your back against a tree, to receive some healing from Mother Earth, Gaia, and nature, a tree. You may have an epiphany, a sudden understanding, an idea, something. And we do have the Wheel with the Strength and the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords before it goes into a negative energy. Well, you know, harder energy, I should say. So yeah, there's something available to you. You know, you may have to go out into nature to find it, to get it. I'm not ready yet. All right. Let's look at what are your hopes and fears. What are your hopes and fears? What are your hopes and fears? Oop, that's way, way, way too many. Nope, way too many. Not taking those. You need to be way more concise, please. You need to be way more concise. We're going to need to make some room here. Okay. I think I might have to make more room, but still. All right. Yeah, what are the hopes and fears? Be way more concise, please. Nope, still too many. Way more concise. What are the hopes and fears? Okay, hopes and fears. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're working towards getting your money and your home life straightened up. You're at the Seven of Pentacles. You have planted your seeds. They are blossoming. They have taken root. We see the cows here in the background, which again is also a means of, they're dairy cows. So it's also multiple avenues of revenue. There's also all of this bounty in front with the plants, which could also be a different avenue of revenue. She's got pockets here, which could be for gathering herbs as well. Plus she has her basket for collecting her pentacles. Now, her basket doesn't have any pentacles in it yet. It is just saying, that it's not quite harvest time yet, if you will. Now, that in of itself can be the fear, simply because, right, we all know what it's like when you're waiting to pay a bill or something, and you've got money coming in, but it's not here yet. So it's kind of like that, okay, what's going to come first, right? Or is it not going to work? Or, well, I've done that. There's worry and stress can be the fear, right? But the hope and the dream is, well, I'm doing my work though. I'm doing my work. I've planted my seeds. I'm nurturing what I'm putting out there. All right. What is the probable outcome? What is the probable outcome, please? What is the probable? That's way too many. Yeah. Give me just, thank you. All right. I'll take the one that fell out and the one that flipped around. We have the Ace of Wands. And Judgment. Very nice. Ace of Wands. This is a brand new beginning. Something creative. Something creative. Something that you can be passionate about. Something that you love, that you enjoy, that is powerful. It can also be about a communication. Something coming, information that you may learn, you may understand, or may have that aha moment. Or it could be this cup. Okay, now is time, it's coming through. Could be two separate things also. And then we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment, this is when, something has ended, but something else has also begun. So this to me is almost like saying you're getting two new beginnings, two fresh beginnings. One is because something had to end, which we did see the Death card at the bottom of the deck that came out with the Tower. Something had to end, but the new beginning is coming. It's part of your outcome. And then you have another new beginning here. We also have the Knight of Cups that came out again with the Queen of Wands and a reason to celebrate with union. So for some of you, this is a heartfelt opportunity coming towards you. Yes, it could be a love interest, but it could also be a business opportunity, a collaboration about something. It is going to help you to step into your Queen of Wands energy, which is very fiery, very intelligent, very fast moving, very going forward. And again, I would say just ensure that you think through before you jump. Think before you leap. Think before you leap. We see that here, right? Think before you leap. It's not saying you can't take a chance. It's just saying don't be just in your heart or just in your fire energy, your action and your movement. This is about balance. This can also be about somebody coming in who's younger than you. And it's going to be somebody who has a very heartfelt offer for you. Yes, it can be romantic, but again, it could be a business opportunity. It could be a job. It could be, hey, I've got this great idea, but I don't know what to do with it. And then you take it and run with it. We do have the otter, we have crane and herring, and we have dog energy. It is going to lead to celebration and union. Union can literally mean a marriage. It can be a partnership, a collaboration on a project, whatever that is for you. This could be what this Judgment and this Ace of Wands is bringing in for you. Okay? All right. Actually, those were here. Yep. All right. Now we're going to look at doing the same thing, but for who or whatever it is that you have on your mind. I haven't started. All right. Okay. What is the overall energy? Oh, wow. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Nice. Okay. That's the overall energy. What is, and oh my gosh, the Sun card on the bottom of the deck with the Emperor and the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands with the top. Wow. A lot of similarities. Okay. What is crossing the 10 of Cups? This can be something that is supporting or challenging. What is crossing the 10 of Cups over here? Yep, I knew that was going to come out. Devil energy. Devil energy is at play for whatever's over here. And it came out with the 5 of Swords, which is actually a good thing to me anyway. As I'm reading this, it's saying that who or whatever this is about, it may seem like it's in this energy, meaning that's the challenge, obviously. But when it came out with the 5 of Swords, this is telling me that this was a very, very long, difficult, hard battle. But it is a battle that they're victorious over. So whatever this is representing for you, even if this is something that is currently happening, there is a victory coming, or it could be that the victory has already happened. That is depending on, you know, different people, different situations or things have different, you know, they're in a different place, right? But there is a victory either coming or that has happened over this devil energy. All right. What is at the foundation of this? What is the basis of the foundation? What is the basis and the foundation, please? Thank you. Yeah, didn't have all the facts. Oh, sorry. 2 of Swords. Didn't have all the facts. Just like in the Justice card, again, to me, this is as similar to the, is it the 6 of Pentacles? In the Minor Arcana, there are 2 cards that to me represent the Justice card in the Minor Arcana, because in this one, just like the Justice card, it's blindfolded, because Justice should be non-biased. It shouldn't have a preconceived opinion about something, right? They should be looking at strictly these are the facts. Again, being intelligent in the intellect in this. There was information that was not known yet. There is not having all of the facts and usually having to make a choice or a decision when we don't know all the facts, but we're like, okay, well, I have to do something. All I can do is look at what I have in front of me and hope I'm, you know, making the right choice. Because making no choice at all is still a choice. Actually, these are going to have to move over, I think, so that I have room for the other. All right. Yeah. All right. So what is in the recent past What is in the... Okay, come on. All right. Well, again, I don't think we're not going to take all of this, but we have the Lovers, heartbreak, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. So whatever this is, it feels like that there was a very strong relationship that led to heartbreak. There was communication and information that came out that caused someone or something to needing to basically go into, not quite the hermit cave, but go into, you know, they needed time to heal from that. Whatever this heartbreak was that came on from all of this, could have been a third party situation or more. Page of Swords, yeah, a truth that came in. Or no communication happening because the sword is down. It could be that this was the person that was hurt, or it could be that this was the person who was involved in the betrayal. This could be a romantic betrayal because, again, we have the Lovers here. But it could also have been about a partnership of some sort, some kind, if that makes sense. But that is too many cards, so you need to give me a more concise answer, please. All right. What is in the recent past? More concise of an answer, please. What is in the recent past? What is in the recent past? What is in the recent past? Thank you. Two of Wands. Yeah, look at that. Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. Both, it was like choice. I have to make a decision. Bam. I have to make another decision. Bam. There's these choices and decisions that have had to be made without having all the facts, without knowing where it was going to lead for sure, where it was, you know, what all was at play from behind. Not knowing. What is crowning? What is the strength? What is crowning? What is the strength? What is crowning? What is the strength? What is at the crown? What is the strength? Be concise, please. We have the Ace of Cups. So we have a brand new beginning. A very heartfelt, very divinely, I'm hearing divinely orchestrated new beginning. What is in the immediate future? What is in the immediate future? What is in the immediate future? We got heartbreak and Hanged Man. So for some, the heartbreak could still have them feeling like they can't move, like they're unable to truly leave the past, and they're unable to truly move all the way in the future, because in this deck, the Fool's legs are wrapped up in chains. For others, this feels like this heartbreak opened up their eyes. The heartbreak opened up their eyes to a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at things. How are they feeling now? Seven of Cups. This can be they're still confused, or they're still trying to figure things out, trying to make sense of things. This could also be they're feeling like, well, now whatever these decisions are, they've led to this new opportunity coming. They're still dealing with that, but it's like, well, I could do any one of these things. What do I do? So it is still confusion, but for some, it feels like it could be just the confusion energy, which is, that harder energy to work our way through. But for others, it feels like I'm doing my work. I am processing. I do have enlightenment and more understanding. I see I have all these options. Which one do I want to choose? Could be that they're processing a lot of emotions about a lot of different life areas, because whatever this is, it like shook up all the different life areas that we see there. I'm not going to take them because I haven't asked for them for the next thing yet. And that makes me feel like it's about this. But we have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles, which to me is kind of saying, yeah, you know, this stuff had to happen. I know it's hard, but it's divinely guided because there is something better out there for you. And the Hierophant is number 5. And 5 is about change. The Eight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, just, you know, focus on this as you process your way through everything, right? All right. What is in their environment? What is in their environment? What is there in their environment around them? What's around them? What are the energies of what's in their environment? What's around them? The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, see? So we were shown that 8. They're working on their money. This could also be, you know, maybe they are someone who heads up a very lucrative company or a very wealthy family. Could be that there is a lot of money at stake. What are their hopes and fears? What are their hopes and fears? What are their hopes and fears? Let's be concise, please. Thank you. That was the only one that came out, right? Or flipped. Yeah. All right. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. And we have the Fool over here. All right. Hopes and fears. We have the 10 of Wands. So this person also feels very burdened. And the Page of Wands. They may feel burdened, or they may be burdened if this isn't a person and it's a thing or a situation or whatever. The burden, the energy of being burdened, of a lot of responsibility, weighty, heavy things is present, but there's also this hope. There's hope for passion. There's communication coming in. One, so you've got passion, creativity, activity, energy, movement. And again, we have, you know, the Bucks here. What is the probable outcome? The Lovers, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So again, we could have this scenario of, if it's a person coming in, it could be someone coming in who's significantly younger. We have Peacock and Horse energy, of course. We have the Lovers. I mean, you figure, you know, again, if their hope is this Page of Wands, that is about passion and fire and action and movement. It's like, you know, this person, if this is a person, they really want their 10 of Cups back. They want to have it all. They want to have true love. There are concerns about another third-party situation, but there's also, again, there's this faith, there's this hope that it could be something different this time. But there's also, you know, this is what I want, but I'm focusing on my money. I'm focusing on my money. This is what I'm looking for. I'm wanting my queen. I want my Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's got it together, somebody who's intelligent. They're established, meaning, you know, they're not looking to be someone's sugar daddy or sugar mama. They're looking for a true relationship. If it's for something business, they're looking for a true partnership, somebody they can actually trust. If it's for a collaboration, for a project, they want someone they can trust. And it looks like there will be a coming together. Yeah. Yeah, see, there's going to be leaving stuff behind. They're leaving stuff behind. And they're getting a wish come true. Oh my gosh, with the Union card. So yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. So, Most High, let's see. Do we have any messages? Conflict and union. Finding that balance. Going from one to the other. Changing the story. Working towards what it is you're wanting. Okay, so Most High, do we have... Okay, I didn't even ask yet. We have the wheel, which... Oops, turn that way. I'm not taking these because, again, I hadn't asked. But this one I'm taking only because it, like, stuck to my finger. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, so another new beginning, which is very, not financial. What was I? Lucrative. Very lucrative. Substantial amount of money. A new direction. Two of Wands. The Chariot movement, King of Wands. We have the Queen. Oh, no, that's the Queen of Pentacles. I thought I saw the Queen. Maybe she came out on the other one. I don't know. King of Wands, passionate, intelligent, wise. There is a holding time still because things are still working out. I wouldn't say holding. Things are moving because, again, we see that the seeds have been planted. There are things that are growing, right? And there's the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It's not harvest time yet, if you will. And taking advantage of this time and the opportunity to rest. But the wheel has turned in the favor of these two. So show me what's the outcome of the two coming together, whatever this is, whether it's people or, yeah, okay. Again, we have a Knight and a Queen. We have a Knight and a Queen again. So again, I would say this is two people that there is a significant age difference. And the Queen came out on top of the Five of Cups. 5 is about change. I feel like because it's underneath it, she's been doing her work. She has been doing her work, getting her stuff together, processing things so she can walk away. And she's clearly done it because she's in her Queen of Cups energy. Look what we have on the bottom of the deck. 2 of Cups, victory, alchemized things, the King of Cups, in the Moon and union with the Knight of Cups and justice. Yeah, and the 2 of Pentacles. So, okay. Let's get some more on the probable outcome. The probable outcome. That's too many, I think, but fine. First these. All right, we had that heartbreak. But we're seeing a new, again with a new opportunity, financial one, that's going to change your direction. And again, this is about a culmination of the two coming together. So it feels like both had heartbreak. It just feels like this one may be farther in processing it than this one. But again, fluid. Go with what resonates. But this heartbreak is what's bringing about this whole new beginning. And I mean, come on, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 3 of Wands. New choice, new direction. You've put your ships out. You've planted your seeds, right? And it's just waiting for them to come forward. You have the 9 of Cups. This is contentment. The Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Cups again. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There's that link between the two and the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Wands and the Page of Wands. And I know for the 5 of Wands, it's typically looked at as a card of conflict, but it can also be a card, to me, about collaboration, cooperation, you know, like let's, all right, what do we do with these? How do we move these? Where does mine go? Where does yours go? How do we figure this out? Right? It could be trying to figure it out, trying to see how things fit. A time of adjustment. Give me some more on the Five of Wands, please. Give me some more on the Five of Wands, please. Yeah, see, it's a new direction. It's a new direction. One is selected and chosen. Give me some more on the Five of Wands. Fives are about change. Could be just that it's all of that brought about the change of direction. Give me some more on the Five of Wands. One more on the Five of Wands, and then we're going to go up here. Yeah. I said one more. Yeah. All right. So we have the Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground, not compromising on what it is you're wanting out of life or you're wanting to achieve, whether it's this project or your life or whatever it is, right? Standing your ground, not compromising. And it's going from the 5 to the 7. So choices and decisions have been made. It's wheedling out. Okay, I've taken care of that. I've made it to the high ground. I'm standing my ground. No, I'm not changing my mind. I'm not compromising what I want, what I'm achieving. This is what I'm doing because you've made your choice. The world is your oyster. You've made your choice. Okay? We then had the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the Sun card. And then if you could give me just something for this wheel. What is the wheel bringing? What is the wheel bringing? Okay, so the World came out with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This to me, because this was on top of this one, this was telling me this was a stop, right? There was a victorious ending coming, but it was kind of at a stop. But I feel like, yeah, okay. So it feels like to me that there's an offer coming, a very lucrative offer coming, and it's been stalled. But again, we asked, what is the wheel bringing? Well, the wheel is changing. So I feel like this wheel is shifting this to be in the upright so that this offer comes through the victorious ending is unstuck, if you will. It's shifted with the Wheel of Fortune. And then we're back. We have the Three of Pentacles again, which showed up over here. So again, this may come in as a business opportunity or somebody coming to you for your expertise about something or something along those lines. But it's going to be very good. I mean, you've got the Sun card, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And again, when we asked about the wheel, we got these were in reverse. So the wheel brings change. So I think I'm going to leave it for there. I mean, yeah. It's a timing thing. It's a very divine timing. And we saw the Hierophant show up a couple of times or at least once. I don't remember if it was twice or once, but I know it came out once. It is a divine timing thing. Things are being lined up. And it's going to be different for each one of you because you're each in a different place and space in your journey, right? So, yeah, that's what we have. That's what we have going on here for now. And I'm going to leave it right here. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that it gave you some aha moment or something to look forward to or some encouragement, depending on where you were at in your journey. And yeah, I hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe and hit that bell so that you'll know when new content comes up. And share it if you know someone else who this may speak to. All of those things, all of those actions do help me, and I appreciate that so much, you guys. But it also helps the channel, and it actually in turn helps other people because it gets messages out to others who could benefit possibly and that it may resonate with. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Till next time, bye.